I was about to start talking without hitting the record button. Oh, here we go. Hello! Welcome to another edition of Author Ejamie Watches, a somewhat weekly show where I react to television shows and or movies and hopefully entertain y'all. For this week, we are back with the TV show Outlander. We are watching Season 6, Episode 6. And I am very excited by the fact that Season 7 has already started, and I did not have to endure for myself Droughtlander because I've been doing these reactions, so I couldn't just binge the whole season and then have to wait like the rest of you for Season 7. We're doing these videos, so once I'm finished Episode 8, which is the season finale of Season 6, I have Season 7, the first episode, waiting for me. And I love that. I'm so happy about that. So, in the last episode, we had Jamie coming a little bit clean with Lord John Grey and basically telling him that he's not going to be fighting on the British side in this war. Not telling him necessarily why, because, you know, his wife is a time traveler and knows the British are going to lose the war. And I don't remember in the books if Lord John Grey finds out about Claire. Speaking of Claire, she and Auntie Jocasta and Flora MacDonald and all them got a little bit high. Took some time for them for their girly selves and smoked some. The girls got lit. Girls got lit. And we learned that Mandy is coming. Brianna and Roger's second baby. Little Mandy, who, as much as I adore Jemmy, don't get me wrong, I adore Jemmy, but Mandy has a special place in my heart. And I don't know if we'll get to see her grown. As like in the books, I think she's around 4 or 5. I think at this point, 4. I think so. So I hope that we'll get to see her as a young child, because I adore that young child. So, if you are new here, you will be able to see this full, unedited reaction up on Patreon. Link will be in the description, where you can see all my reactions fully and unedited, for the most part. If not, by all means, you don't have to support me on Patreon. Simply by subscribing here on YouTube. That's a great big help to me. You will get the edited reaction here on YouTube. And you will, if you're subscribed to my regular channel, you will get the preview clip with my before thoughts and afterthoughts on the episode, along with the link in the video to where you can watch the YouTube reactions and Patreon reactions. So, make sure that you're subscribed to all those things and places if you'd like to be. And let's get into the episode, shall we? This is Season 6, Episode 6. I've read the book, so I know what's coming. Here we go. Yeah, oh wow, that was, yeah. Oh, that ending was just chilling. Good heavens. I didn't remember her being the one to cut Malva open to try and take out the baby in the hopes that the baby might still be alive, that like she got to it in time. But I do remember her like giving the baby CPR. I remember that. I guess I thought that it was just that she like found the baby already cut out of Malva and was trying to like still save it. I didn't remember her being the one to cut it out. Oh wow, that was intense. That was intense, especially since like if you know, like the Katrina Balfe had just recently had a baby, and like between these episodes, because if you go back to episode 5, you can see that like she's clearly pregnant, and in this episode you can see that she's clearly not. So like how that must have been some kind of trippy thing to like be holding the baby, a dead baby, and just, oh my god. Oh, such a good episode. Such a good episode. Malva, you bitch, I'm glad you're dead. I'm not mad about it at all. And, like, even, especially, like, Claire even tried and, like, went to her and was, like, sympathetic to her and, like, listen, I know that, like, you're going through a hard time and you must be scared and that's why you said what you said, but I still want to help you. And Malva clearly had more cars parked outside her house than McDonald's. As I said, her milkshake brought all the boys to the yard. Except for our Jamie Fraser. Because, of course, we believe our Jamie Fraser. And I'm glad that Claire believes him. And I absolutely loved that scene where she was telling him that, like, everything that has happened with us, being here, me, like, everyone that is here with us, Roger and Brianna and Jemmy, and just, they're here because I loved you more than the life that I had. And I had to come back to you. So, of course, like, everybody, like, everything that they had been through together, there is no way in hell that she would believe Malva. And Brianna, like, I get Brianna's doubt, but at the same time, it's like, people talk about how, oh, like, kids, like, that they know what's going on in the house. And, like, in certain ways they do, and in certain ways they don't. Because the parents will try very hard to keep things from their children. And you will learn things about your mother and or your father that could change your whole perspective of the family life that you had. Because they don't talk about those things with you. They want to keep your home as safe and stable as possible. So even if you detect like some friction or what have you, you being in that house, living with your parents, doesn't mean that you have an accurate understanding of what their marriage was like. Because they will do whatever they have to do and lie about whatever they have to lie about to secure your sense of safety and peace in your life, in a secure, being in a secure family. So Brianna is too close to Frank and Claire to have an accurate description, an accurate understanding of their marriage. Because they lied the whole time. They lied the whole time to protect her and to keep her family home secure for her. So, all these people who, like, when you hear people talk about their lives at home and stuff, they're like, oh, I knew, like, my father would know, especially, like, in terms of, like, I watch a lot of Dateline, so when it's like, my father would never kill my mother. I know him, and blah, blah, blah. And then you realize, oh, the father was having an affair. The father was actually beating the mother, and you had no idea about it because they lied to keep your family home together. And they're all like, oh, I know my father. He would never. No, you don't. No, you don't. You only know what people show you and what people allow you to believe of themselves. I could never, like, live in a house and not know what my father was up to or what my mother was. Sure you could. Sure you could. Of course you could, because people lie. People lie and they hide things and they have secrets. So, while I understand Bree's confusion about the whole thing with Malva, she is like, Roger is a better judge. Roger, an outsider, will always be a better judge of what's going on in your own family than you will. I said it, I believe it completely. Completely. So that was a fantastic episode. I'm glad Malva's dead. Oh, poor young Ian was all like ready to stay. Young Ian is pretty much such a like stand-up guy. He's willing to marry anybody. He was willing to marry Brianna when she was pregnant, even though he'd never been with her. And he was willing to marry Malva. If you need someone, if you're looking for someone to marry, young Ian's your guy. He's always willing. Yeah, so like it was very not clear what Claire and Mr. Christie had, because it was clearly different from what everybody else was going through. And so I'm wondering, like, did Malva do something to Claire and to her father? Because it would make sense that she would try and kill Claire because she wanted her some big ginger. I mean, who doesn't? But don't go around killing people to get their husbands. But clearly Malva didn't get that memo. And she would like want to kill her father because, well, he was, for Mr. Christie has his moments and his like beliefs and stuff, but like he was an abusive asshat, beating her because she wanted to, you know, learn things. So it would make sense that she'd want to kill him and that she'd want to kill Claire. But I wonder if we will get a clarification on exactly what she did to get them both sick. Yeah. But otherwise, oh my goodness, fantastic episode. Getting close to the finale. Just, I think, 2 more. We got 7, and I think 8 is the last episode of season 6. And then we'll be into season 7. So, again, head over to Patreon if you want to see this full, unedited reaction. You can support me over there. That would be great. You get access to my Outlander reactions, my Supernatural reactions, Lost, my Turkish dramas that we're watching, and I try and do a movie every month. And so for $4.99 is the tier where you get access to all my reactions, my TV shows, my movies, and I have a tier for 99 cents where you can recommend a movie to me and I will watch and react to it. Again, if it's a movie that I've already seen, like I've seen a lot of movies that people do reactions to already. Like I've seen The Lord of the Rings, I've seen The Green Mile, I've seen Forrest Gump, I've seen The Princess Bride. So if you want to support me at that tier to request a movie, and it's a movie that I've already seen, you can request another one for like not anything extra. I will give you a free chance to request another movie. But yeah, requesting movies, 99 cents. Access to all my reactions, $4.99. But if you don't want to do that, that's totally okay. You can support me here on YouTube by liking the video, sharing the video, being a subscriber to my YouTube reaction channel. Link is in the description. And if you want to, you can subscribe to my main channel here, where you will get the preview clip with a link to where you could watch all the stuff, all the things. So I will leave you now. Very excited to watch episode 7 soon. But for now, follow me on Twitter at twitter.com/authorejamie. Like my Facebook page at facebook.com/authorejamie. And I will talk to you guys next time. Malva's milkshake brought all the boys to the yard. And now she's dead. Good riddance. Bye.